Okay. So, hallo und herzlich willkommen auf hollywoodtramp.de und neben mir sitzt Bebe Rexha. Hello and welcome.
Hi, babe.
Bebe, I love to say your name. Bebe, it's so cool
fun,
to
right?
say. Yeah, it's really fun.
Bebe.
So, Bebe, when I think of you, I always think of your hair is always on fleek, always this blonde hair. So I thought it's a bit unfair. So I brought a wig from one of my drag queens. So I thought we should look like sisters or
Let's
twins.
do it.
Or should match.
Do we have a comb? Kaz?
What do you think?
I think I need to fix it a little bit. Hold on.
It's not your color, but it's...
Kaz, can I borrow a comb? Can we fix his hair real quick? My hairdresser's gonna help you.
And she's like, what is this?
It's really hard, but I'm gonna hold it for you and you're gonna comb it a little bit. Make sure, you have to look good. I'm gonna pull it a little closer here. Wait, is that too close? Yeah, it's a little too close. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh. All right, this is broken, this part, but that's it. Okay.
Did you ever use a wig on stage?
Always.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Is this something you like to be?
I use them for a while, but I think it's important to have. It starts sweating too, right?
Yeah, it's so
Imagine
uncomfortable.
performing in a wig. It will, you know. But let me fix my hair. But yeah, I use it on stage a lot because I have bleach blonde hair. So
yeah.
If I put too much heat, it like starts to fall off.
Ah,
that's why I had to
okay.
cut it short because it was very long, but.
Yeah. So you're here to promote, of course, new music, and there's something about your songwriting that is like always when I listen to a song, it sticks into my head for the whole day. So how did you develop your songwriting?
I just worked on my craft. Used to work like 16 hours a day at home.
Okay.
Yeah, working on the computer. Did all my own vocals, production. Was very involved. But I just love music. It's a form of therapy for me.
Okay.
So it's just my passion.
It's something that like comes from a higher place that you
yeah,
can control?
it comes from hurt, it comes from love, it comes from anything that inspires me, it comes from just anything that I need to get out.
Yeah.
Anything that's affecting me in my life. It could be a friend that backstabbed me, it could be about my weight, it could be about just anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, one song was about a boy you fell in love with. I'm a mess. I mean,
yeah.
That's like your personal experience. What is Last Hurrah about?
Vices. It's about vices. It's about bad habits. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
And it's about talking about that.
Yeah.
And it's okay to, if you go out and you want to have one drink and then you have five, it's okay to enjoy the moment. And, it's okay to enjoy the moment and have fun, but just don't be so hard on yourself. As long as the next day you try to be more balanced and better.
Yeah, I mean, I have to take this one off. This is so warm.
No.
Fuck. Okay, let me get back to my real ego. So, I mean, me as a gay guy, I can really relate to the lyrics. I mean, I think that it's really some kind of anthem for the LGBT community. How is your relationship to the gay scene, to LGBT community? What kind of role do they play in your career?
I feel like the LGBT community has just always been supportive of me. Even when I spoke, like, not just, like, even if I speak about, like, anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
I just feel my best friend, I'm around all gay people, but my best friend is gay and he has a boyfriend, and I just feel like nobody judges me in that community. Like, I can say anything and be who I am, and I'll just never be judged. And I really love that. And I think that we share, they understand, I think, you know, I mean, my best friend, when he came out, his family was very supportive and loving from the start, and he never had to hide who he was. He's just
so great.
He's just this incredible human being. He was never scared from the start.
Yeah.
You know, ever since he was like a little kid. And I think that is something that's like so beautiful.
Yeah.
Where I think as for others, it might be a little harder, and there's things that they face with, you know, the world. And I feel like you kind of build this pain or this depth of, you know, this depth part of you. And I think that I have my own things that I've gone through, and I can understand. There's just, when you meet people and you can understand a certain pain they go through, and they have depth.
Yeah, yeah.
So I feel like that's why I just really connect with the LGBTQ community, and it's so important for me.
Yeah, that's great. That's what the first thing I thought when I
think it's
listened
more
to
than just.
Last Hurrah.
I think it's more than just like, oh, I have gay fans. Like, yes, the gays.
Yeah,
like, there's a deeper meaning behind it for me. It's like, as I said, there's like a real connection. There's something, it's about wanting to also, which I feel every day, is like wanting to get away from anything in part of society that makes you feel like you're not enough. And I think that, you know, when I go to a gay club, it's more than just like being seen there. It's about like celebrating.
Yeah.
You know, and like being okay.
How do you feel in a gay club? I mean, is it
I feel
a different
fine.
vibe?
I feel fun. It's fun. I get nervous in a gay club, especially with gay guys, because I feel like they're like me, and you know what I mean. I feel like I am a gay guy. Yeah. We're very loving, but we're very critical. So I get nervous.
Really?
Yeah, more than any other crowd, because I want to do a great job. I want to perform great, and
so
you always sing live, and you want to make sure that you really do a good job and look good.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look is an important thing in our scene. But so that means you would be more exciting or more nervous when you would play on a gay pride.
Yeah, I mean, I want to make sure I want to make sure that I slay. You know.
Yeah, of course. Now the music industry has changed so much in the past years. I mean, you are a good example because you're not only putting out song after song, it's so song driven, but you also do a lot of social media. This is also a big part. Is this an advantage or a disadvantage? I mean, is it easier to promote your music through social media, or would you say 20 years ago it would have been easier? I
think 20 years ago would probably have been, you probably would have gotten to fame much quicker.
Yeah.
But there was less chances for people to organically do it.
Okay,
like because you'd have to be signed to a label. You'd have to, you know, have money put behind you. You'd have to go. Whereas now, like, people could put out a song and it could just really resonate with people. And I think that's how it kind of worked with me as well, where I was signed, but nothing was really happening with me, and I put stuff out on the internet myself, and I had to like build up by songwriting and really like grinding it out.
Yeah.
But I think there's a good side to social media as well. It can become too much sometimes if you don't like watch how much you're on it. But I think it's good because you can really connect to your fans, and I like to share my thoughts a lot.
So talking about songs now, the first single from the new album is Last Row. When will is there any information about the album? When will it come out? What will it sound like?
End of August.
Okay.
Early fall. There's a lot more electronic sounds.
Yeah.
Like
so
you can
is
dance.
It finished by the way?
Yeah, almost. You can dance to a lot of the songs.
Oh, I love to dance.
Yeah. And it's really cool. I've worked with a lot of amazing songwriters, and one of my co-writers is working on the Post Malone album, so it has a little bit. It's interesting. There's like darkness to it, but then there's like meaning, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's this one song. Oh, it's so good. It's about, you know, going out and having social anxiety, and wanting to have a moment to yourself, but also partying it off, partying away the sadness or anything that scares you. And but it's like very real and based off of a true story, and it was really cool. Yeah. So there's like meaningful dance songs.
Yeah. You know why I'm asking? Because you're one of those artists who always surprises. I don't have to think that you're always doing the same thing. So you did a lot of different things. That's why I thought, okay, maybe this album, it could be anything.
Yeah, I've never really done like dance music properly. Yeah. But it's my version of it. It's not like so strong. It's more like a chill. It's cool.
Oh, cool. I'm so excited for it. So is there any other plans for the future? Because we're almost at the end, and I'm sure that all my followers want to know if you're going on tour, if they can see you somewhere live.
I hope by the new year. I know that I have a tour coming up in the U.S. very soon, but it's a very long tour.
Okay.
So if I were to come to Germany, it would be probably in the winter time. Yeah. So if it works out, that's when it would be. Okay. So maybe we see you. I pray. Sooner on somewhere else. Absolutely. Maybe a TV show or something. It's happening. It's just I have other things that came up that are very big, so I'm like trying to fit everything in. Yeah, because I mean you're such a great performer. I mean the EMA performance. I love performing. I know you hosted this the year before, but the performance with last year, that was really like that really crazy, changed my mind. I was like, what is she doing? It was such an iconic moment. Thank you. So before we come to the end, how was this performance for you? I mean, are you aware of this is like an iconic moment right now? No, I didn't. Is it just stressful? I didn't. All I know was 100 people on stage, 100. And the platform was shaking. Yeah, it was so hard for me to sing, like because it was like on a trampoline singing. Yeah. It was so hard. It was like the hardest performance ever. Oh my god. And we only had like a day and a half to practice. Okay. So I was very nervous, and we weren't expecting it to move.
Yeah, you could even see it through the television.
I didn't even want to wear heels. But actually, my creative director, it's two guys and they're a couple. They're amazing. One's a choreographer, one's like the actual like business guy, and he's all creative. And I was like, I can't wear heels. He's like, girl, you better fucking put those heels on. And I was like, no. He's like, you can't be on stage without heels. He's like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. I was like, you can't be barefoot. He's like, absolutely not. And I was like,
so it's an EMA, so you have to wear.
Yeah, so I was just worried. I was like, there's 100 people on the stage. I just hope nobody gets hurt. That's what I was really thinking.
Okay, but you survived it and you did.
We survived it and it was fun, yeah.
Okay, so Bebe, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So whenever tour dates are out, the album is I'm gonna put it on my blog. Also vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, abonniert den Channel und thank you so much. Vielen Dank.
Cheers.
Cheers.